Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Mira. Welcome, dear. Happy full moon. Happy super full moon in the sign of Aries. Can I have a thumbs up so that I know you can see me and hear me properly, please? So, how have you been feeling these past few days with this intense energy of the moon just pouring down on us? Um, I don't know. It has a lot of fiery energy to it because it is in the sign of Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So the one that comes with a lot of new things. So last full moon that we were here, it was in the sign of Pisces, and it was also, and it, sorry, and it was also was a lunar eclipse. So everything coming to a conclusion somehow. And now with the Aries, it's time to begin a whole new thing, a whole new life, a whole new chapter or book, if you'd like. Even within ourselves, even like ourselves having a new role or a new perspective here in life. So, what did change in the past few weeks for you? Would you like to come and comment, please? Because a lot was going on. Remember that we had like an eclipse season? We had the lunar eclipse, we had the solar eclipse, we had all these super full moons or super moons in the last month. And today we are still having a super moon. So supermoons come to, well, it is when the moon itself, the actual object, is very close to Earth. So it does have a more intense influence on us. And the moon influences the way that we feel, that all emotions that we feel, everything that arises, it influences us, right? So it will come with a lot more intensity, supermoons. And with the sign of Aries, which is one of the fiery signs, one of the signs that is connected with the element of fire, well, everything is really, really bubbling and heating up. Heating up, I think it's the proper expression for this time. Heating up. So if you have been feeling an urge to get into an argument, an intense and fiery argument, blame the moon for that. Our words sometimes, under the influence of Aries, they come a little bit more aggressive. So we need to be mindful of that. Okay, not to spit fire all over the place. And so today we are here just to connect with that energy, that fiery energy, um, that is actually influencing the way that we are feeling for the past days and the days to come. Hello, Z. Welcome, dear. Be very, very welcome. So, if this is your first time here with us, welcome. And please let us know where you are on the planet and what time is it. And also bring a cup of water or a cup of tea nearby because you will be needing to sip throughout the session. Okay. I was actually having some cacao before the session, just felt like it. I think it's the it's the Aries influencing this intensity, and cacao brings also intensity, especially to our hearts. So, yeah. So, let us know where you are. If it's your first time here, if it's not, welcome and say hi as well, because I can only see you if you are saying hello in the comments. Hi, Cherry Berry. Happy full moon for you as well. Oh, is that your dog? It's so cute. So cute. Hi, Pitush. First time. Oh, in New Zealand. What time is there now? It's like in the middle of the night already. Be very welcome. Joanne, you are in California. It's your first time here as well. Oh, thank you for being here. Hi, Melinda. Petush, it's 6:45 a.m. Okay, so it's already tomorrow. For me, it's already tomorrow. For you, I'm still in yesterday. I'm in Portugal. So it's 6:51 in the evening right now. Melinda, it's your first time here as well. So where are you, Melinda? Let us know. Ilaria, oh my dear, so good to have you here. So good, so good. I'm so glad. So yeah, I changed. So for your the first timers, I usually I was holding these sessions, or I was holding these sessions in the morning, so it wasn't in a different time. But now that, well, I'm also a teacher, primary teacher. So this year I decided to go back to school and we started September. So I changed the times of our lives here. So hopefully, I hope you enjoy if it's your first time. But if it's not, you already know the drill. But still. So let me see. Cherryberry, yes, my lovely doggy. I'm from Amsterdam. Beautiful. Melinda, you are in Mexico. Kirsten, hi, Kirsten. Yeah, I remember you. Not your first time, but it's been a while. You are in Georgia. It's 1:15 p.m. 1:15 p.m. Hi, Craig. Good morning for you. Your first time here. So where are you? Where are you, Craig? Let us know where you are on the planet. I just love this connection between times, like time traveling. You are in Australia. Oh, it's 4:45 a.m. Early there. You're in Canberra. So nice. Welcome, welcome. Um, Melinda, my daughter is in Spain and also a teacher. Oh, so I keep track of Spain time. Perfect. Yeah, here it's 1 hour less than Spain. Uh, Less, yeah. In Spain for now it will be like 7:50. Yeah, 7:53 p.m. Yeah, you know. Oh, so good, so good. So, how does this session go? Um, so first of all, we will have this little chat about Aries energy and the full moon and what is happening. I'm not an astrologer. I always forget to say this. Well, sometimes I forget to say this. I am not an astrologer. I just happen to love astrology and especially the signs archetypes, meaning that the signs personalities and how they activate some parts of ourselves because we have the whole zodiac inside ourselves. And at this moment, we have Aries activated in our emotional life. Okay, the way that we experience the world. Aries is activated. Okay, that's why I'm using the full moon and the sign and the zodiac sign. Patricia says, hello, Alexandra, everyone. It's 11:53 a.m. in Canada. So in Canada, wonderful. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So first of all, we will chat a little bit further about the Aries energy. If we have Aries on the house, go ahead and tell us that you are here. Because either you have Aries as a sun sign, a moon sign, especially the moon sign, or a rising sign, you will be feeling these energies the most because it will activate something that it's already active in you. Okay. And after tuning in with this Aries, we will have a grounding meditation for us to be right here, right now, connecting with ourselves, with Mother Earth, and with everyone joining the live here, the live or the replay. For those that are here for the first time, please know that this is being recorded and you can revisit it anytime. Just ask me how. At the end of the session, I will let you know, or send me a message here on my profile, and I will give you the link. Okay. Okay. So, Aries, talking a little bit about Aries, then grounding meditation. Then we will have a specific meditation using this energy. And for the closure of the session, I will draw a card from from my beloved Star Dragons Oracle cards. They always have such a powerful message for us, right? Everyone that is used to my lives, you know what I'm talking about. They know what we discussed throughout the session, and then they just come up with one message that wraps everything up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And so let me just read here because some of you are saying that you are an Aries. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Melinda says your eyes are gorgeous. Oh, thank you. And I love how they match the color in your dress. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Robin, you are an Aries? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing. Sarah, you are Aries as well. Wonderful. Patricia, feeling amazing, and I'm loving the energy. I'm Aries moon. There you go. Cancer sun and a Virgo rising. Wow. Wow. Melinda looks like a great deck. Yeah. Love dragons. Who doesn't? Yeah, dragons are the best. Dragons are the best. And this deck, this is from Paolo. Can you see it here? Paolo Barbieri. He's an Italian uh, author, and he has a lot of decks. I also have, well, it's not here by me, but I also have one with the fairies, which is also awesome, and the other one with the unicorns, which is also perfect, perfect. But this is really special because you will see it. You will see it at the end of the session because they listen to everything we say. Melinda, you say I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra, and this moon has been intense for me in a great way. Well, because this is Libra season. Was it your birthday already, or are you still going to have your birthday? Because Libra season is like one of the most balanced seasons of the year. Melinda, September 30. Oh, so happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. So you just turned uh another turn of the sun. You just had, yeah, you're most welcome. So yeah, because this is Aries and Libra, they come together because they are opposites. Libra is very calm and brings a lot of harmony and love to the relationships. And Aries, on the other hand, it's really fury and wants to go just straight ahead without minding the balance. So they complement each other. Like Aries sparks a little bit of the Libra, and Libra comes down and balances a little bit of the Aries, but they are both needed. They are both needed. And Kirsten is saying, my son is in Aries. Oh, he's fiery. Aren't they? So Aries, they are actually pretty romantic. I would say that Aries energy, it's all about love as well, but in a very, I don't want to say naive, but it is innocent. It's pure love. Like the fire, it purifies, right? Everything. It purifies. So the love of an Aries is really pure because it's almost like Aries, when meets a partner, it is for life. Even if it lasts like 2 weeks or 2 decades or a lifetime, it is also it is always for life. So it's someone that, or this energy, it's something that allows us to really come close to someone and really prioritize them, even with friends. Aries is very caring about everyone around, although sometimes the way that words come out, they are not exactly nice because it's a lot of fire inside. We need to understand that it's a lot of fire. So sometimes when they are angry, oh come on, oh please, just move out of the way because they will burn like a dragon. They will burn everything at all times. But then it's really rapid. It's really quick. The fire is really quick. The fire comes out, burns everything that needs to be burned, and then it's like nothing happened. but actually the path is really clearer because something happened there, something was transformed there. So this is an Aries energy. Aries is the archetype of the warrior, the one that comes first, the one that really, if it had a weapon through a forest, for instance, it would like be carving a new way, would be cutting everything to pass first and for everyone that comes behind to follow. Because Aries is also a leader. It is the one that really comes first, really. And so, Melinda, I love that. The dragons. Monica, hello, dear. You're very welcome. Alicia, hello. Love and light, Alexandra, and all lovelies. Hope you are all feeling divinely aligned and grounded in this super full moon. Karen, hi, Karen. Greetings, Alexandra, and all from Annapolis, USA. Okay. Karen, my daughter is in an Aries on the cusp of Pisces. So yeah. Yeah, being an Aries with Pisces by this, because Pisces is the end of the cycle and Aries is the beginning of the cycle. Aries or Pisces is like an old wise person that lived many things throughout life, many life lessons. And Aries is like the baby of the zodiac. So the baby of the zodiac is like, doesn't know anything about it. So does not know any limits because it doesn't know that limits exist. So if they are hungry, they will cry and they want to eat now. If they are sad, they cry and want to be happy. But they are always expecting for someone else to provide because they are babies. Okay, quite a combination. Sherry, I'm a Capricorn with Aries moon. Oh, so your Capricorn, which is really steady and builds things that last for a long time, with an Aries moon, Aries brings that spark, uh, that light to illuminate what you are building, because Aries also likes to build something from scratch. So they are very good together. Very, very good. Wonderful. Elena. Hi, Elena. So, yeah. Hi, Starseed. You're in Finland. Beautiful. So, yeah. So, Aries, whatever it is, wherever you have Aries in your life, as I mentioned, we have this, the whole zodiac is inside of us. And with the full moon comes to activate the Aries inside yourself. So, if you are a rising Aries or a sun in Aries or a moon in Aries, you will feel this energy the most. This very intense and fiery energy, the one that really goes through everything without experiencing any limits. Starseed, you have a rising in Aries. So that's the way that you appear to the world, that you are very fiercey and you just move everything. You just move. Moving is one of the qualities of fire because fire uh, it rapidly spreads, right? If we are not attentive, it rapidly spreads. So if we have a lot of fire activated in ourselves, we may find ourselves burning everything around. And so it's very important to direct that fire into something. For instance, Aries, it comes with kind of a, I don't want to use the word rage, but it has this rage ability, which is not that bad. Okay, rage is what propels us to do something about something that we are not agreeing with, that we are not satisfied with. So the rage and the anger, they are qualities actually of the Aries. And when they are directed towards a goal, a specific goal, they will not burn what is not needed to be burned. But if we just allow everything to come out as it is, without filtering, without bringing to our consciousness, it will do some damage. Okay. Um, so let me see. Starseed rising Aries. Oh, no, rising Aries, you already said. Sun in Leo, a lot of fire. So here is the thing that I was talking about. A lot of fire needs to be directed into a specific goal or a goal. Otherwise, it will burn everything around because it's not tamed. It doesn't have a path to move. And so it is important, everyone with a lot of fire, to direct their actions towards, well, a common good. It would be good. It would be nice, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around. Dorothy, you are a Taurian with Aries moon. Taurian, again, um, Sherry was saying she's a Capricorn with Aries moon, and you are a Taurian with Aries moon. So both of you are very grounded. Taurian energy is really grounded, really connected to Earth. It's really right here and right now in the present moment. And then you have the spark of an Aries moon. So it comes to illuminate those parts of you that sometimes, well, Taurians and Capricorns, well, every Earth sign actually has a thing with shining, allowing the inner light to shine. And so whenever we have this fiery energy also influencing the way that we appear to the world, the way that we feel the world, it it propels you to let your inner light come out. It's okay to shine. It's okay to illuminate. So that's why they are good combinations. Starseed, good advice. Yeah, to really follow one path. Because again, there again, fire, when it's not tamed, it can bring destruction, right? But when it's directed, it can bring creation. So Aries, as a fiery sign, can bring creation when it's directed. It's wonderful. And now talking a little bit about the full moon. So a full moon by itself or by herself, I like to call her a her, by herself, comes to illuminate as well, comes to illuminate everything that we have been hiding from ourselves, that we have been denying, that we are not wanting to deal with. So the full moon, just without any kind of influence, just the full moon comes to illuminate that and pokes you like, look, it's time to look at this theme in your life. It's time to look at it. So if we have a full moon under the sign of Aries, the theme of your life is about how are you being a warrior in your life? How are you um, moving forward in your life? Really paving a way for yourself. How are you doing that or not doing that? So the theme for this full moon, and it is a super full moon, so intensity is really much higher or much more. The theme is, where in your life are you not paving your way by yourself? Where in your life are you still expecting someone else to pave that path for you? It's like this one comes to show us, like, take the reins of your life. You yourself, you alone, are the one that gets to decide who you want to be, where you want to be, what you want to do. You are the only one that gets to decide. And this specific full moon, yeah, it's all about this. Sorry. But this is all about this. It's about, have you been writing the story of your life, or have you been handling the pen to someone else? Because as I told you, Aries is the baby. So it is the first sign of the zodiac. It's the one that comes with a new way, with a new perspective, with a new story, with a new role, with a new belief system, with a new relationship, with a new job, with a new financial um uh I don't know, path, with a new way to experience your health. Okay. So let me just read here. Alicia is saying, Melinda, Patricia, and Craig, beautiful souls, so blessed to be sharing magical energy with you all this morning as our full moon slowly goes to sleep. May you all be grounded and divinely aligned. Oh, beautiful, beautiful message, Alicia. Thank you so much. Artie, hi, Artie. Decision and indecision is on us. Reacting versus acting. The baby, new way, new ways of being. Beautifully said, says Starseed. Yes, yes. Hi, Kanu. So nice to have you here, dear. So nice. Um, okay, so yes, this is all about taking back the reins of our lives and to really see where do I want to go and what do I need to do to make it happen without expecting someone else to do it for us. If this is the way that I want to go, and if it's still kind of unknown, Aries gives us the strength to step into that unknown, to really carve the way, to really take everything out of the way and get a new path just for us. And Artie saying, just committing to process and acknowledge your insights. Perfect, Artie. It's a good way to keep this in our minds as well. So very good. Thank you for writing down what you are experiencing from this. Okay. Kanu, my Sun and Mercury are in Aries. So the way that you communicate sometimes is a little bit aggressive. Maybe it is. Because Mercury in Aries is really straightforward. Not as straightforward, well, in a different straightforwardness from the Sagittarius. Sagittarius is really, it has no filters whatsoever, but in a different way. Aries is really straightforward, not because it's going to, not because it wants to hurt you, but because it is what it is. So I will just say it. I will just communicate it as it comes to my mind. The baby of the zodiac, so the filters are not that much as well. Candace is true. Yeah. Yeah. So, and your sun, and you already have your sun in Aries, so everything is activated, right? And what we were discussing the other day, carving your own path. This is the theme of this moon. If Aries had a statement, let me just write it here. If Aries had a statement, it would be I am. I am. So this is all about being who we are, period, without external influences. Aries teaches us this, okay? How to be in our own way, being our own selves. And this is really strong because all this year of 2025, the transformational year, the karmic year, it is helping us to see just that. It is helping us, everything that has been happening collectively is helping us to shed a lot of our illusions or a lot of our belief systems to really see through ourselves, to really see who we are, to really acknowledge who we are. Yeah, 2025 has been intense, right? For everyone. For everyone. Really, really intense. Because I don't know, this is my way of seeing it. Because we were so far apart from ourselves that we needed like a lightning strike to come back. Artist says shed illusions of us, the world, the systems. Yes. Because we have, as long as we are keeping our belief systems and we do not question them, we cannot transform anything. We cannot transform ourselves. And of course, we will never transform other people, right? So we need to shed those illusions, those veils of illusions, those belief systems, everything that is really making us be who we were before the sorry. Sorry. I'm burping. This means that I'm cleaning something here. I'm so sorry. I know this is not this is not a nice thing, but this happens a lot. So for those of you that already know me, you know this happens. So sometimes one of my energy things is burping. Okay, that means that I'm transmuting the energy here for everyone, not just for ourselves, just for everyone. Our team. Okay, you're farting. Yeah, so that happens. That happens. Okay, so sorry. And I just moved out of focus because I was trying to speak and the burps were coming. Uh, so as long as we keep those veils of illusion, we cannot experience something else. And the more veils we have, the more far away we are from truth. And when I say truth, I'm not saying that's a universal truth because truth depends on how we feel or how we see the world, right? Or how we react to the world. But the truth that lies within our heart, our true essence, we have been keeping us away from that. And so this 2025 has been really intense for us to really shed those illusions that we keep about ourselves, that we keep about the world. And if we do not experience the world in different ways, well, we will not learn anything. We will remain the same. We will not evolve. We will not understand that grounding is needed for a spiritual experience because we are a spirit in a body. And if we do not ground ourselves, our body is not here, is not right here and right now. And so how can we how can we expect to experience something if we are not here, if we are not grounding, if we are not in presence, right? Okay. Kicked into touch with ourselves for transformation. Yeah. Because we are here to transform, we are here to learn. There's a timeline, right? And from time to time, there are these lessons. Some lessons are bigger than others, but we are always learning. And we can transform by learning, not exactly by changing, but by learning, because learning will propel us to change. There's no change if we do not learn something. So from time to time, we have these lessons, and 2025 has been like a huge lesson, a huge lesson. Lessons, plural, not singular, plural for everyone. That's why it is hard because we have kept ourselves from learning from a long time. And now the lightning strike came to show us, look, you really need to learn this. Arctic clearing as I'm moving things from Windows. Melinda, absolutely, right? So yeah, so we spend a lot of time just living our lives. We don't know, no, I will not learn. I don't feel like it. No, sounds like my students. Today I don't want to write. Okay. So if you don't want to write, you will have to write during recess. So this is what happens, right? We don't want to learn because we are comfortable. We don't want to change anything, but then things keep piling up. And there is a moment in time when we really need to learn like everything in a row, right? To say the least. Yeah, lots of universal lessons. Yes. Yes. Kirsten says we need to learn faster. Yeah, we do. We do. But then there's this other thing about the faster and the slower because one thing I've learned, especially 2025, is that you cannot rush the process. Never, ever. You cannot rush it. You can smooth it by bringing it to your consciousness, but you cannot rush the process. And why is that? Because veils, they take time to be dissolved. And sometimes we are so, hmm, so focused on how our life is, how what we believe in, that we cannot understand that there is a veil there that needs to be dissolved. So, and if we cannot change, or yeah, we cannot change, we cannot transform what we cannot see. And so the process takes time. First, by bringing it to your consciousness, which may require some time and some tough experiences for you to see. And then the other part of processing what you are seeing now, which is quite different than it was from before. And then the process of integrating everything. And so we cannot rush the process because it has to go through these phases at all times. We can smooth it out by understanding, okay, I'm going through a life lesson. So this is the first step to really smooth things down, but the pain will not go away like this, or the hardship will not go away like this. But we can just understand, okay, these too shall pass. These too shall pass. These too shall pass. And make our hearts a little bit calmer. But we still have to go through it. We still have to go through the pain, through the hardship in order to let it go. Because you cannot let go of something that you do not acknowledge. And you can only acknowledge it by experiencing the pain, by experiencing the hardship. So yeah, I wish we could like push the button of fast forward and oh, okay, now I learned and now I'm good and now I'm going a different direction. But no, it takes time. Okay. Are you learning lessons repeated sometimes? Do we must not simply understand by doing the learning, understanding. Okay, I resonate with that. This is Artie saying, I want and welcome invisibility, but I'm obstinate and burn for change. So I'm taking space despite painful, deep, medicated anxiety. So show up dysregulated, exhausted. Yeah, exhausted, I think it's one of the most sad and felt emotions from this last year. Will I or can I learn genuinely accept me in this? Yeah. So of course we get anxious, we get depressed, we get all those things because life is not turning out the way that we wished it turns out. Because some decisions are not dependent on just us. We need to make decisions for ourselves, yes, but we also live in society. So there is always negotiating, always. Like a baby. We were talking Aries as the baby of the zodiac. And again, babies, they negotiate, right? They cry so they can eat. They cry so they can get changed. They cry so they can go to sleep, and so on and so on. And this is negotiating. And the thing is, with our anxiety and depression, anxiety comes when we are wanting to live in the future. And so we get anxious because we want to reach there and we start to imagine all these possible scenarios and we get anxiety and dysregulated by it because we are not in the present moment, just experiencing this present moment. And then we get depressed because we are still living in the past. Oh, because In ancient times, this was done like this, and like this. And nowadays, it's completely different. And so we are not accepting that things change. And the one constant in life is change. Everything is also always changing. Look at nature, right? Nature is always changing, and we are nature, so we are always changing as well. So when we feel depressed because we are stuck somewhere in the past and not accepting what is happening right here and right now. And then we get anxious because we are not here and now, we are looking at the future. What might be, what might happen. So for me, I would tell you that the major life lesson for me this year was about presence, was about being right here and right now, accepting what it is, accepting what I have, accepting what is happening so I can move forward. Because presence does change everything. We are rooted right here, right now, and that allows us to gain back the reins of our life because we are deciding upon what is here, what is now, and not what will be tomorrow and not what it was yesterday. About here. So, this leads me to our grounding meditation for us to connect right here and right now in the present moment because it is a present, it is a gift. And the more we understand that, the more at ease we are with all the processes, with all the lessons that come our way. Right? Let me read Artie again. Or we reflect that we have always been this, but accepting and unmasking. Fight or flight for 40 plus years. Yeah, we are in the fight or flight mode, survivance mode for too long. And that is breaking our system down. That is breaking our nervous system down. That's why meditating is so important. Any kind of meditation, any kind of it. Meditation is a way, well, meditation can be anything, but meditation is a way or is a moment in your day or in your week where you get back just to be yourself in the present moment. It brings you back. And that can be by breathing, by guided imagination, which is what we do here. It can be by taking yoga classes. It can be cooking. It can be painting. It can be drawing. It can be dancing. It can be anything that brings you back to yourself. That really, it's something that you cannot help but doing. When you are reading a book, you can be meditating at the same time because you are there immersed in that activity. That is meditating. That is coming back home. That is listening to you, to yourself. Um, we are nature. We are always changing, accepting, presence rooted, what is here and now. Thank you, Artie, for placing these insights like this. Monica says, I'm so glad you're here at this hour of my time zone. You're usually in so yeah, in other time zone. I can attend or fall asleep. Yeah. This is so great. It is, Monica. It is. You're most welcome. Monica says, my mom prays the rosary a lot. There you go. There you go. Praying, it is a form of meditation. Whatever works for you, it doesn't have to be connected with any kind of religion. Well, religions are a philosophy of life, right? It's something that you believe. It's something, and faith moves mountains. It doesn't, and faith, it's not also just for religions, right? The faith is something that you believe. If you believe something, it will propel you in that way all the time. And praying, yeah, it is a form of meditation because you are there just connect, just a time with yourself. And it does change. It does make a difference. So yeah, I would advise you to meditate, to find a way to meditate every single day, even for 5 minutes a day. Okay, it brings such a difference. It does. It does. I was a completely different person before I started meditating. I was in fight or flight mode for too long. But then accidentally, accidentally, I found meditation. And I was not able to do it at first few sessions, but when my mind clicked, well, everything changed. And I can tell you, I was mentioning before, I was sharing this with you before that I'm back to teaching this year, and I was not at a school for 8 years. So the last time I was in a school teaching like a whole class of kids, because now I was tutoring individually. 8 years ago, the teacher I was 8 years ago, which coincidentally was the time that I started meditating, and the teacher that I am now, completely different. Completely different. So it does change when we get time to just connect with ourselves. Okay. Oh, lightning is changing. Yeah, it's getting darker here. So I'm a little bit orange because of that. Sorry. Sorry. I still haven't found a way to get the lightning in this room to be better. But okay, we meditate anyway. So I will invite you. Oh, I have been chatting a lot. Yeah, full moons do that. So I will invite you to close your eyes now for a moment. If you do not have some water or tea nearby, go and get it. Okay, you will be needing it at the end of this grounding meditation, so that you can refill what you will be releasing uh, throughout these moments. So, Monica, it looks beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Sherry, most welcome. Okay, so I will try to keep it short and simple. Usually, this meditation takes 20 and something minutes, but I'll try to keep it a little bit. Sorry, sorry, burping. Sorry. I'll try to keep it a little bit shorter so we can have time for the remaining meditation. Okay. Okay. So for this one, you can either be sitting on a chair directly on the floor or laying somewhere on the bed, on the couch, on the floor as well. As long as you are comfortable, go ahead. If you are sitting on a chair, place your feet parallel to the floor, like the soles really touching the floor. Or if you cannot reach the floor with the soles of your feet, you can put a pillow underneath them. That way you will be automatically connecting with the ground. If you are already sitting on the ground, you can just crisscross your legs or find a comfortable position where you can be for at least 18 to 20 minutes. Hands, the palms of your hands facing down as we will be grounding. This gesture helps us to direct our energy towards Mother Earth, so it will help us to connect with her. And again, be right here and right now. If you are laying, oh, wait, another thing. If you are sitting, make sure that your spine is aligned. So you can help with that by rolling your shoulders back with all the cracks happening there. And imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head, like towards the ceiling. Okay. That way your vertebrae will be on top of each other, allowing the energy to flow freely up and down. If you are laying, place your feet also parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be up and supporting each other, and that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. Hands facing down as well, either alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your belly, your stomach. These are usually the places that we feel safe and comfortable to place our hands on. Okay, as long as the palms are facing the ground, go ahead. Okay. For extra comfort, you can put a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath your neck. Okay, so let's do this. Let's ground under this intense full moon that is out there. Okay, close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Let's do that one more time. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. And one more time. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. And every time you exhale, you will feel your muscles relaxing. Inhale deeply, exhale and relax. Feel your shoulders melting on your back. Feel your stomach expanding. Feel your neck releasing tensions. One more deep breath. And out. Take your attention to your root chakra, located in the base of your spine. And imagine that you have a cord, a golden cord, coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, crossing every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. So imagine your cord going through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath here and out. Take one more deep breath and out. This golden cord will now act as a drain to whatever it is not serving you right now, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So take your attention to your physical body now and notice if you have any tensions in your muscles. Using your breath, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. Inhaling deeply through your nose, exhaling slowly through your mouth. And take your attention now to your emotional body and look for any emotions that may be lingering around. Any fears, any anger, sadness, grief, guilt, whatever they are. Using your breath, you can also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. Take your attention now to your mental body and notice if you have any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists. Let them come, but put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth to be transmuted as well. So take a deep breath and and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own pace. And notice now your aura around you. This is an egg-shaped shelter that surrounds and protects your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. Take a closer look at its limits and notice if there are any holes or any tears, any cords coming in. Muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. So if you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, cut them using a golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Take a deep breath here and out. One more deep breath and out. And now, any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. So let them go. Take a deep breath and out. And now on the top of your head, Imagine a golden rosebud. This rosebud rotates and has sticky petals that grab anything at their passage. It will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath and out. Once the rosebud reaches the bottom of your aura, you can also let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth to be transmuted as well. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground to be transmuted, and put on a new golden cord coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth as we did before, going across every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And now outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. One rose in front of you, one on the left, one behind you, and one on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath and out. If one or more of these roses does not look well, is dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around your aura. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses surrounding you. Take a deep breath and out. And one more deep breath. And out. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. Feel its warmth, feel its rays touching your skin, and it will now enter your body through the top of your head and move slowly down your spine, coming down from your head to your throat, and then to your chest, filling you up with its golden light that touches every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath and out. The golden sun continues to go down to your stomach now, and then your belly, your genitals, goes down your legs, your knees, all the way down to your feet, exiting your body to Mother Earth. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. Or if by any chance you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body. Shake them, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Remember direction. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing the hands directly on the ground. And once you feel ready, you can gently come back to the room, wiggle your fingers, your toes, stretch if you feel like it, like you were waking up from a nap, and gently open your eyes and drink some of that water or tea that you have nearby, because you are releasing a lot of things during this meditation. Remember the tensions going down the golden cord into Mother Earth, all the tensions, the emotions, the thoughts, the energy that was being cleared. So take some of that water so that you can refill those empty spots. Okay? So go ahead, drink it. Ha, how are you? How are you feeling? I've seen someone else coming in. Hi, Ernesto. Welcome. Alicia says much love and gratitude for a beautiful grounding meditation. This under the full moon with my selenite sword. Oh, with ascended masters and light codes in the handles. Such a beautiful and powerful way to begin my morning. Much thanks. Alicia, thank you so much for sharing that. Beautiful. I am seeing the full moon like right here in front of me. Uh, how can I share this with you? I cannot. Today I cannot share this. Oh, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful full moon just rising there in in the sky. I didn't bring my other camera so I could show you. But okay, you are watching your your full moons as well, or at least feeling them, right? Ernesto, thank you so much. So it's so kind of you. Starseed says, thank you, very grounding. It is, right? Amazing, enjoy it. Thank you. Melinda, that was a very powerful, beautiful, amazing meditation. Thank you so much. RT, thank you. Well, thank you. This is a powerful meditation. It is every time we do it. Every time we do it, it's really such a grounding one, right? And it does release us from a lot of things that we don't need. And this is one meditation that I always, always advise or propose for you to do every morning. Even if you do not have this whole time to do it, like step by step, just by putting down that golden cord and putting the roses around you and that golden sun at the end, it will change your day. It will change your day because it will have like a this kind of protective bubble and you can move around freely because you are always protected. And whatever influences come your way, having those roses around you, they will absorb those energies coming your way. So you can feel centered and always in presence. It's very, very powerful. Try it for a week and you will notice the difference. Okay. RT presence and FRT making herbal teas. Melinda, I'm so glad I found you today. Oh, so glad you are here, Melinda. Do you have a recorded meditation like this here on Insight Timer? So, this is a common question. And let me tell you, no, I do not have this meditation recorded. Well, I do have it in Portuguese. The Portuguese version is on the Plus, Member Plus. But this one is the one that we do every live. So you have to keep coming to our lives to experience this fully. Okay. Because this is like, yeah, this is a thing. I don't know. I've never recorded. Every time I try to record this, it never goes well. So I just gave up. I just gave up and decided to just make it live. Melinda, I yawned several times during that meditation. Yeah, because you were releasing yawning, burping, and so on and so on. These are some energetic manifestations of releasing things. Whenever we yawn, we are relaxing. It means we are relaxing. And also, it brings more oxygen to our brain. And we need that because what does anxiety do to us, or what does the fight and flight system modus operandis does to our system? It prevents us from receiving the oxygen because we are breathing like this very fast. We should be breathing a maximum of 4 cycles per minute. And because we are in fight or flight mode, we breathe like 15 times. So the breaths, they are not deep enough to bring that oxygen inside. So when we yawn, it's a way that our body is telling us, oh, no, I'm relaxed. Let me get, because I am relaxed, let me get that oxygen that I need. Okay. Melinda, it's meant to be experienced live. Yes, it is. It is. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for being here. Melinda, yes, it happens for me during meditations like this and during Reiki sessions. Yeah, Reiki sessions as well, and other energy healing. The releasing is so good. It is because we do get relieved. We do get relieved. And so, okay, now I would like you to experience, like this is a brief exercise. It will take less than 1 minute. Sorry, I'm just putting my blanket around me because it's getting cold here. Um, I want you to experience Aries energy for a moment. And how will you do that? Simply by closing your eyes and thinking about energy, the energy of Aries. Just by thinking of it, somewhere in your body, you will feel an activation. It can come as goosebumps, it can come as a tingling, it can come as a warmth or an electric impulse. It will come in some way. So I will invite you to close your eyes now. Just close it and think, just think, instruct your mind to think about Aries energy and notice where in your body it manifests. So keep them closed. Take a deep breath in. And because this is a very fast energy, take your time to acknowledge it. Okay? Notice where in your body is this Aries manifesting. Okay. Would anyone would like to share where they felt Aries energy? Edurn, you are here. So good to have you. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Melinda, thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot. Monica says tingling hands. Of course, because this is all about doing something. The energy of Aries is about acting. And how can we act? By using our hands to create something out of it. So, Monica, there's something you need to do in your life. Literally do, like make with your hands. Our hands are an expression of our own heart. So just let it slide. Um, let it slide through your arms into your hands and make it happen into the world. And this is really quick. Really, really quick. So think about it. What is it that you need to do in your life right now in order to pave that way of yours? Yes, I will. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. Patricia says chest and shoulders and upper body. What is it that you are carrying that you need like to put down, Patricia? Because what I feel there is a weight that spreads, not, it's not something that is stuck. It's not something that it's rigid. It's something that is like flowing somewhere. I don't know how to put this into words because what I feel is like you have a weight. When it's a weight of, or when it's a burden, like for responsibilities, it feels like on the shoulders and on the back. But in your case, you have it on your chest. Is there something that is suppressing you somehow? The way that you open your heart, is it something like some kind of responsibility that you have that is like covering the way you express, the way you connect. I don't know. I don't know if this is making sense for you, um, Patricia, but this is how it comes. This is definitely something that is not yours. Do you feel like pain or a tightness in your chest? Or in not just in your chest, in your upper body? What does it feel like? Well, or it's something that is about to explode that you cannot handle anymore. So this is the kind of energy that comes through. I don't know. Think about it. Edward, yes. Linda, I felt it in my solar plexus and my third eye area. Solar plexus, of course, because it's the fire, the inner fire is there. Uh, and so something is asking you to open up your intuition by being confident. Trust yourself so your intuition can open. But the trust, it really needs to be there. Your motivation really needs to be there. Your inner power really needs to be there. So I would say that this Aries energy is like sparking your inner power so that you can be confident in opening your intuition. And Patricia is saying, not sure, have been dealing with heavy emotional issues last 3 years. Thought I had been dealing with it. Yeah, well, you have been dealing with them for sure, but maybe now it's time to release something from there, Patricia. Because Aries is the one, remember, is the one that paves the way, is the one that comes first, that burns rapidly what is not working. So yeah, maybe now it's the time to, it's like to turn the key, to do something different, to have a new perspective. Because this heaviness or this, it's like a cloth you have over yourself that really needs to disappear, I would say. Uh, Chris says rare back between solar plexus and heart space. Uh-huh. There's a, oh, interesting. I haven't thought about this in a very long time, but there is, we have like the three lower chakras, and then we have the three upper chakras, and then we have the heart, which is a bridge between the lower and the upper. And between the solar plexus and the heart chakra, there is a like a fine line that you need to break through in order to access all the other energies. And when I read your comment, Chris, this is what came through. This is what came through. Like this, your evolution, so to speak, your growing up is like breaking through something. So you can finally tap into your heart and make it happen. Now it's like that fine line is being burned away. So you can have a more straightforward way to tap into your heart. So yeah, it's part of your process, that direct connection with your heart. It took a long time since I'm live with you. Yeah, very long time. Jesse, I had it on my shoulders as well. So shoulders are always a sign of burdens, responsibilities that you can delegate. So maybe it's time to look at those responsibilities under a different light. under a different perspective. Because are they all yours to carry, or is there someone else that also can share the burden? Because it doesn't have to be just yourself. It really hasn't. So maybe a new way to delegate is being asked of you. Think about that, Jessie. And Melinda says, I'm feeling kind of bubbly, tingling through my body. Something is awakening there, Melinda. Something is awakening. Something is being activated. Let me just read. Chris, without going to a ton of detail, and I am making several transitional shifts currently in my life. There you go, Chris. Something is changing because you are tapping into your heart space. From all the lessons you have learned, now it's time to move further, further. Okay. Melinda, yes, I've definitely been working with the trust regarding my intuition, and I do feel that this Aries energy has been really good for me. It is awakening. And Patricia says, may need to do more quartz cutting and take my power back. Meditation and breath work, more releasing, Aries moon. Protection from more hurt and trauma. Feel it, allow it, and release. Patricia, well said. Well said. Yes, the cords, although we may not be able to prevent them all or to cut them all, but they are actually not allowed in our auric field. They are not allowed because they are draining. Remember the cord that you put on your root chakra? So it can uh, drain whatever is not working for you right now, right? The other cords that we have, they are not allowed because they do drain energy from us. And we need to prevent it. We need to protect ourselves from it. Either from getting attached by these cords or attaching ourselves to someone else. Okay, whenever we do this, whenever we clear our field, we are also confident enough to not need to attach to someone else, to get energy from somewhere else, because we are fueling from the inside. And this is very important because the cords, they are not just one way. Sometimes we do the same thing to other people if we are not aware. Okay, this is how it goes. This is what happens. Okay, because we are all connected with each other and we need to be mindful of those connections. Am I fueling from within? And I do not need to go and get to fetch fuel from somewhere else? Or am I too exhausted and I'm not taking care of myself enough that I need to go there and get some energy for myself? So these things, they happen and we need to be mindful. Okay. And Melinda is saying to Patricia, sending you love, strength, support, and a big hug. Patricia replies, thanks, Melinda. Much love to you. Here's the craft. Oh, you are here. You are here. I am out walking my dog in the rain, and now suddenly a moth came in Norway that is not common. Look at that. Moth is like butterflies, they are a sign of change, a sign of not change, transformation. Transformation. Yeah. Patricia is saying, Chris, sending you love. Yeah. Transformation. This is the year of big transformation. So we are being moth ourselves throughout the year several times. We have been dying and rebirthing a lot of times. We have been transforming a lot of old beliefs into new beliefs. We are releasing ourselves from illusions that no longer serve us, like the person that we are now. because we have transformed. We have died and born again over and over and over this year. That's why it has been so intense for all of us, right? Okay. Okay. So I don't know if anyone else would like to comment something. But I would love for you to have like a, yeah, intense and painful, Monica. Yes, really intense, really painful. Really, really, really. I think I think we have been through, because of so much death or transformation. You know, the title card death is actually a card for transformation. So we will go with that one. Uh, but I think every transformation needs to have a grieving period. And I think we have been through it a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot throughout this whole year. And bad news are it has not reached completion. Okay, all this transformation will still go on through 2026, almost into 2027. But we can do it being more aware of what is happening. And so if we are transforming something, we need that grieving period because we need to integrate new things into our life. That's why it's painful, because we don't want, we are allergic. We as human beings, we are allergic to change. We are creatures of habits. And whenever we need to change a habit, to transform a habit, it comes with pain because it gives us strength and security. We feel safe by doing the same thing every day. But it's actually a false sense of security because we are not evolving anywhere. We are just remaining the same. And as nature changes, we change too, and we need that change. So, yeah, pain comes because we are forced to look into life differently. So let me just read. Monica, hi, Robin. I feel pain for everyone suffering. The wars, the immigrants, Palestine, Israel, it all hurts me so much. Yeah, I think we are all feeling this, right? Everything that goes on, we are connected. We are all connected. So some part of ourselves is also experiencing everything that is happening throughout the world. I also have several loved ones with cancer. Uh, Monica, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of pain there, a lot. But yeah, we can only take care of ourselves so we can be there for someone else. We need to fill our cup first. Drink that water so then we can be there for someone else that needs their own cup of water. And Monica says, but I focus on gratitude daily. That is very powerful. Gratitude is very powerful. Unconditional love and gratitude, and also forgiveness. They vibrate really, really high. And so they bring our frequency also high. So focusing on gratitude, that will change your heart for the best. Okay. So now that we are almost at the end of the session, we will do like a brief meditation so we can integrate these insights we have been having here, all these body parts that were being activated. We will do it quickly. Okay, so I will invite you once more to close your eyes. And this time, instead of putting your hands facing down, put them facing up. Okay, just let them be up like this because you will be open to receiving whatever comes your way because you are protected. Every message that comes to you right now, you can feel safe. Okay, it is for you. So close your eyes Keep your hands like this, maybe on your lap. Or if you are laying down, you can just put them alongside your body. Take a deep breath. And out. And now, outside your aura and beyond the guardian roses, imagine another rooted rose growing in front of you. Let this rose come in any color that it wishes. Just make sure it is well rooted. And you will connect this rose to that part on your body where you felt Aries energy, using two golden strings. One string that comes out of the rose into that body part, and another string that comes out of that body part or parts and into the rose, opening a two-way communication channel. So take a deep breath and out. Ask the rose to open its petals and to show you a stage, an illuminated stage. And in the middle of that stage, see yourself there. Notice what you are wearing, how you are moving, how's your hair, how's your facial expression. Just allow your imagination to follow. Don't second guess yourself. Go with the first thing that pops up into your mind. There is no right or wrong here. Just information. Take a deep breath and out. Notice now if you are engaging in any kind of activity, maybe cooking, maybe dancing, maybe writing, maybe working, maybe just laying there feeling exhausted. Notice that. Notice if there are any strings attaching you somewhere. Are you being prevented from moving? What is happening? Take a deep breath and out. Maybe you are feeling entangled. Maybe you are presented within a maze. Whatever it is, just acknowledge it. Don't try to change anything. And if you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. You will now ask the rose to close its petals and remove the strings that connect the rose to those parts of your body. And on the top of that rose, visualize a golden sun, and that sun will enter the rose through its petals and goes down the stem and leaves until it exits the rose through its roots and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath here and out. You will now explode that rose and let its golden ashes to go down to the earth to be transmuted. And you will put on a new rose outside your aura and beyond the guardian roses, just in front of you. Another rooted rose growing and connecting with those body parts again, where you felt the energy of Aries. Using again golden strings to do that. One string coming out of the rose into your body, specifically to the part of your body where you felt the energy of Aries, or the body parts, it can be more than one. And then another string coming out of your body and into the rose. Same as before, ask the rose to open its petals and to show you a stage. Do you notice something different from before? Is it more illuminated? Does it have a different shape or a different size? What differences do you notice? Once again, place yourself in the middle of that stage and look at your clothes, the way you move, your hair, your facial expression. Did anything change in the way that you look? Are you doing something different than before? Take a deep breath here and out. If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel now, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. You can now ask the rose to close its petals, remove the strings that connect the rose to your body, and just explode that rose. Let it come down to the ground to be transmuted. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. The sun that represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. That will enter your body once more, slowly moving down from your head to your throat, then to your heart, touching every cell in your body, every tissue and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath and out. The sun continues to go down to your stomach, to your belly, to your genitals, down your thighs, your knees, and exiting your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. Same as before, you will now release the excess amount of the energy by placing your hands directly on the floor or by shaking them alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to, directing. So shake them and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. That way you can have just enough of these golden lights, of this golden energy inside your body, not more and not less than what you need. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So again, if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor or keep shaking your hands, directing the energy towards the floor, and drink lots of water. Take a deep breath and out. And whenever you feel ready, you can come back to the room, wiggle your toes, your fingers, stretch if you feel like it, and drink some more of that water so that you can ground yourself back into your room. How was it? Would anyone would like to share what they felt during this meditation? What happened there? Did anything change in your perspective? Gada, dear, my dear, happy full moon. Oh, you are never late. You are always on time. Hi, Jen. You are here too. Nice to have you. Violet. The lightning makes you look like an angel. Whoa. 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 No, I have goosebumps because, from the past month, I would say there's um, a, s- a sentence or something that I read that I keep revisiting, which is awaken the part of you that is angel. And so I have been hearing that for the past month, Violet. So yeah, you mentioning that, it was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You are not surprised. It's the full moon. It's the full moon. So yeah, the awaken the part of you that is angel. It's something that I read and it got stuck with me. Like almost every morning I wake up to that. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for validating. It's not just me then. Thank you. Yeah, I have been going through a process for doing just that. Thank you. Thank you, Violet. RT, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Monica, beautiful. The meditation. Oh, so nice. Jessie says, my second rose was more young. Huh, look at that. Maybe you were having a lot of weight that was not yours. And so that was released somehow, and you were presented with a more young version of yourself. Beautiful, beautiful. Patricia says, beautiful, thank you. Felt a shift. Much love. Yeah. These meditating with the roses, they have this power. They do have this power. And Chris says, I would have to agree with Violet. Thank you. Violet says, makes me happy. Oh, so glad, so glad. I am so glad. Oh, I'm so happy to have you all here. Everything is like coming to its proper place. Edurn says, my first rose was golden, the second etheric. Look at that. It evolved somehow, right? Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And Melinda says, as you were talking about the sun energy coming in, as I'm sitting in my living room, the sun started shining through a skylight right into my head. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So beautiful. So you were literally feeling the warmth, right? Coming inside you. How beautiful is that? Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I'm always so happy that you Well, not just you, because I do get to experience it as well. But I'm so happy that you get to experience this because it really changes us. It really validates whatever it is that we need. Because sometimes we are thinking something, we are feeling something, but we are not feeling validated. And whenever we take the time to just connect with ourselves, there's a warmth, like the sun, there's a warmth that comes that tells our heart, look, you are doing great. You are doing great. And Gada, no, Melinda is saying I was, and it was wonderful. And Gada says, now I'm at my balcony under the moonlight. Oh, how wonderful is that? Melinda, I've never been able to visualize. I do feel things, so it was extra special. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm so glad you could make it. I'm so glad. Because it does change when we allow our imagination just to flow. We are able to be more receptive to what's coming our way. At least this is how I feel. And so I need to share with you because when I'm guiding you, sometimes I get to experience it myself. Not all the times, but today I got to experience as well the stage and whatever it was that was happening there. And so my first rose, I don't remember the color, but I do remember the stage and me being there, just there, not paralyzed, but just there. And somehow I saw all these strings coming from everywhere. And when I asked for a word or a sentence, what I saw was me picking up the stage like it was a, a ballet skirt, you know, those ballet skirts. I don't know the name in English, like those tools. Yeah, so I was just grabbing that and walking around it. Like I'm taking, although I'm feeling entangled somehow, I'm taking my own stage with me. So it was really surprising because that is what I have been doing lately. Like, okay, things are not perfect, but I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping to doing what I know I need to do. And this was really, it just a visualization of, okay, so I'm here, I'm stuck in this stage, so I will take the stage wherever I'm going. And this is it. I don't even remember the second rose, what happened, but it was more, yeah, something was rising. That's what I felt. So, yeah, it was really, again, a validation for what I myself have been through the whole year. Okay, things are tough. I take them with me and I go anyway. So, yeah, resilience was one of my toughest lessons so far. But resilience, we do need resilience. We do need. So, just sharing that. And Melinda says, I definitely can imagine and feel things. I have never been able to see pictures. Yes, that is the word. What was the word, Melinda? Because your comments always appear like with some delay, so sometimes I cannot understand what you are mentioning. So if you can tell me again, Melinda, I would love that. Edward says, my first rose, I was busy, a lot of chords. He took a trapezio and flawed. I heard the song Just Like Fire by Pink. Wow. Wow. The word was escape. Yeah, just get out of there. Wonderful. And the second rose, Edward, was there something that you'd like to share? Like what changed? Okay, so while you write, if anyone would like to keep the comments, go ahead. Oh, here's the crafts. Okay, your comment just came. Thank you. First, I was in green dress, happy, relaxed. Then fast came of losing everything. Word was disharmony. Second rose, pink. Both connected to the back of my heart. State was shell like Venus. Okay. I was naked, felt loving, my body and me. Pink pearl in my hand. And it entered my physical body. I felt word harmony. Well, Venus is actually the planet of this Libra season. So it's really on time, right? It's really meaningful because you are bringing that harmony into yourself now, into yourself. Yeah, you had this harmony. Wonderful. Here's the craft. Look at that. How uh, synchronicities happen, right? Here's the craft. Love that. Thank you. Yeah. Melinda, I was referring to you questioning if the word ballet and tulip. Oh, we're correct. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Melinda. Yes, thank you. Tulip. Yeah, the tulip. So yeah, it felt like that. I'm going with everything that is attached. Thank you for reminding me that, for pinpointing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now I will take the famous card from the Star Dragons to see what they have to tell us about all this session. We are just over the time of 2 hours. So uh, I will be drawing a card to see what they have to tell us about everything to try to wrap up what we have been discussing here, right? Throughout the whole session. Melinda, I couldn't remember at first, but then you did. Yay. Okay. So what do the dragons have to tell us? All about this Aries energy, about this super full moon, about Libra season, about new chapters, new perspectives, shifts in our lives. Okay. And they are so neat and tidy this time because the quality or the way that I shuffle the cards, it changes according to whatever message is coming. So what I'm experiencing while shuffling is like everything is very neat and tidy. This is the first message. I don't know if what comes next, but this is the first message. Very organized, really neat, really tidy, really in its own place. Okay. Okay. Here's the craft. I love this. You always help me connect with these visualizations. So powerful. Yay. Yeah, well, I'm just translating, because whenever we use imagination, we use metaphors. And sometimes we need some translation of those metaphors to really get what we are getting. To really get what we are getting. Yeah, you get the picture. Jen says, "Oh my God, I am tidying up at the moment." Oh, Jen, so it was you. It was you influencing this dragon energy. So I have the card already. I'm turning it. I hope you can see it properly under this lighting. Okay. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Now I have a lot of goosebumps. I need to breathe for a while. I need to breathe for a while. The card is grief, accepting loss. Can you see it? It's even like, no, I don't know where this is reflecting. But can you see the cards? It's even grayish. Wait, here, if I can. Grief. We were talking about, I told you they listen. I told you. They listen to our conversations. I was talking a lot about grief. Remember about the transformations that we have been dying and rebirthing throughout this year into a new versions of ourselves all the time. And there's a period that we need to grieve because we need to accept the loss of who we were and accept who we are right now. Oh my God, I have goosebumps all over. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is always so powerful. This is always like this. Always. The dragons, they know what we talk about, right? And there are, I don't even know how many cards. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. But yeah, there are a lot of cards in this deck. And this one had to come out. For the first timers, there you go. I told you. They always know. So, yes, going through the grief process, we need to undergo that process so that we can accept who we are now, detached from the past and detached from the future, from the expectations that we have, from the expectations of everyone else, that everyone else has about ourselves, about who we should be, how we should act, what we should be doing, which relationships we should have. So we are detaching ourselves from all of that. All those veils of illusions are going away, melting away, burning away, so that we can become the best versions of ourselves. And in order to do that, we must let go, we must assassinate the person we were before. Okay, we must let that person die. And then we must grieve, go through the grieving process, because at the end, the grieving process is about accepting. And it says accepting loss. Yeah, accepting what we've lost in order to become who we are right now, taking the reins of your life and deciding for ourselves. This is what they came to validate. Any thoughts on this? Any comments on this? Do I have one of my little cats outside wanting to come in? Um, yeah. Now I'm speechless. Look at that. I have been chatting a lot throughout the session, and now I'm speechless because this one came too strong. Yeah, that's it. Patricia says dragons on my altar for this full moon. Synchronistic. And Artie says, thank you for your insights and energy. I am off for a call now. Booked. Take care. You too, Artie. Thank you so much for your presence. I hope you come back next time. Peace. Oh, you are here. You are really at the end. Really at the end of the session. I realize I'm late, but feeling grateful to see you. Me too. I'm also grateful for you to be here, even if it's the last minute of the session. Happy full moon for you as well, dear. Happy full moon. Uh, and Gada says, I said to myself, zero expectations, zero judgment, acceptance, full of gratitude and blessings. There you go, Gada. There you go. Yeah. Because expectations, they ruin us. They really ruin us because we expect something and that something does not happen. What happens then? Frustration and sadness, right? But if we are in a place without expectations, There's nothing to be disappointed about. There's nothing to be frustrated about. So yeah, zero expectations is the best starting point for everything in life. Going with the flow, but still making decisions. Okay, conscious decisions. Beautiful session, everyone. Beautiful session. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for being here. And for those that are here for the first time, I am recording this session and it will be available to revisit if you'd like. To know more about that, please send me a message here on Insight Timer so I can share with you the link to another platform where these sessions are uploaded. Okay. Melinda, thank you so much. Just started following you. Oh, thank you so much. Edward, my dear Edward. And so I have another announcement to make. This also breaks a little bit of my heart, but I cannot have more than 24 hours in a day. So this time I will not be able to host the Equinox series. What are the Equinox series? It's a week, a whole week, 7 days, when during equinoxes, well, I know the equinox was a few weeks ago, but I was trying to manage some time to hold them, but I cannot. So what happens is that in each session, we work with the chakra. We work chakra by chakra during those 7 days to balance our subtle bodies and get into a new season more balanced, more centered, more receiving, or more accepting, more available to receiving. And so this time I was not able to host those sessions, but the previous ones from March, they are still available on that other platform if you'd like to revisit or do them from root to crown. They are still good to balance your body right now. Okay. So I will expect to have some more free time so I can hold at least, I don't know, maybe not 7 days, but a shorter version of the Equinox series because I know how powerful they are. They always come with the star dragons at the end. Always, always. They are always with us. But if you want to know more about this, please send me a message here on Inside Timer and I will tell you all about it. Okay, these are free things to see, to revisit, to experience. And so if you'd like to know more, just connect with me. Okay. Also, you can find me on Instagram as the feminine. It is it is not updated, okay, but you can find me there. The Feminine Path Project. Feminine. Oh, cannot write. Feminine Path Project. You can also find me on Facebook as Amar Sintra, which is also the name of my site. Also, site. There's a link on my profile, I think, that gets you directly to the site, which is also not updated. Yeah, sorry about that. But you still have to, you can connect with me through that. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you just want to connect, go ahead. Okay. Or you can just find me as my own name, which is Alexandra Amaro. Okay. Yay. All things. All things. Okay, so peace, I would love that. I will send you a message. Great. Edward, thank you so much. Melinda, love to everyone. Monica, thank you. Cara, sending you all love, light, and gratitude. So beautiful. Peace says, Alexandra, we love you so much. I'm sending you love and support. Thank you, my dear. I would love to do that. I will send you a message, dearest. Good, good. Huge hugs. Gara, which chakra goes with this card? I don't know. Well, grief is also a completion. So I would say the crown chakra, somehow, the crown chakra, to complete something, to reach that completion. Um, Chris, that's it. Somebody get me source on the phone. Stat. I am really struggling with grief. Peace? Are you kidding? Oh my God. Peace, the card is grief. You didn't see this, right? You did not see this one. You entered afterwards. Peace. You are saying, I'm really struggling with grief. And I would love to do the meditations and listen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Can I see the card? Yeah. So, yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't see it. Whoa, mind blown. Right? Right? So you got really at the end of the session when I just put this down and you just asked me for the card. That's wild. I could not agree more. That's way wild. Way wild. And I was talking about grieving during the session. So yeah, you need to see the session. And I'm so sorry to know that you are grieving. I think we all are somehow. Somehow. And PC saying that's so incredible. I will definitely have to re-listen to this session. Yes. Yes. Melinda, I will send you a message as well. Beautiful. I may take some time to answer, but I always answer, okay? Gara, so we'll meditate all together with you, the crown chakra. Gara, yeah. Mira, thank you so much, Alexandra. Appreciate you taking the time and energy to share your gifts with us. I've been here for the whole session, but I've been struggling today with work and was not having a good day. I'm so sorry. That's why I wasn't active in chat today. That's okay, Mira. Yeah, work sometimes takes the best out of us, right? But there you go. But you can re-listen, you can revisit anytime. Thank you so much, everyone. We have been here almost for 2.5 hours. I need to go and grab some dinner and prepare for the day tomorrow. So, um, Mira says, I have a very, very bad day at work today. Prayers, please. Much love to you, Mira. Our hearts are with you all the time, all the time. Much love, peace as well. Much love to all of you. Thank you for your presence. It was lovely to have you on the sessions. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Okay. Send me a message if you'd like to connect. And I hope to see you, if not earlier than that, then on the next new moon. Okay. Next new moon. I will post it here once I have the time and schedule to do it. So much love to all. Mwah. Happy full moon. Embrace the change. New things are coming our way. Trust that. Okay. Even through the pain, even through the hurt, even through the hardship, things are coming our way. Okay. Much love. Bye all. See you soon.